Hello, it's Michael Folkeson from Risk Bazaar, and following on from a previous video, I'm going to talk about contracts programmed using Bitcoin and Ethereum. So before Bitcoin was released in 2009, all contracts that transferred value were governed by the legal system, and the legal system is made up of humans. So if you could not convince judges, governments, banks that you owned a certain amount of money or that you deserved to own a certain amount of money, you didn't own that money. So it was a system in which there were certain powerful humans that had the power to take money from you or prevent you from receiving money. Now, Bitcoin came along in 2009 and shifted the dynamic pretty substantially. With Bitcoin, rather than just a system composed of humans, the system is now kind of like a hybrid system between humans and code or software. Now with Bitcoin, unless you can present your private key or prove that you own the private key associated with the Bitcoin address, you cannot transfer money from that address. And this means that even if a judge or a government or a bank decides that you should no longer own that money, unless they can access your private key, they are unable to steal it from you. And this is quite a big shift. I've summarized it here as replacing a legal system of humans to a system that is kind of like a hybrid between humans and code. Now, in comparison, Ethereum takes it to another level entirely. At least with Bitcoin, if you could steal the private key or compel the human to provide the private key, you could gain access to the funds. But with some smart contracts built on Ethereum, the code purely governs the transfer of those funds. So this is much closer to a system purely composed of software in comparison to Bitcoin's hybrid. And I think when the legal system realizes this, there perhaps be a little more antagonistic towards Ethereum than they've been so far. Ethereum is Bitcoin taken to a whole new level, and I think there aren't too many people that appreciate that fact at this point in time.